What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Every Week We Follow, where once again we are celebrating a win. The mighty Villa battered Burnley. 4 in a row. 4 in a row.
Burnley get battered everywhere they go. Burnley get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Do you know what, right? What really surprised me about Burnley today, mate, after we had that Leon on Friday, is that how they came to try and press us and didn't play a low block.
Yeah. No, yeah. We'll get onto that. Yeah, we'll get onto that in 1 sec. Just need to do the old competition malarkey, right? So if you're watching on your TV, scan this QR code.
Competition
there will be a link in the description. There'll be a link up in a little card. You'll get the chance to win this signed ball. Win this signed ball from last season. There's also some memorabilia from Brian Little, Peter With, both signed. We'll get them out before the winter. £5 per entry. Yeah, just everything goes to a worthy cause. Please donate. It's for a wonderful cause. Right, back to the game. Yes. Yeah, I was really surprised at how positive and open they were playing.
Yeah.
Because obviously we had our preview with Lee, where I said, are you guys going to park the bus? He said, we most certainly will. And I was like, okay, cool. This is going to be really difficult to break them down. But they came at us and it played straight into our hands. That first goal, the amount of space Marlon had. I mean, it's a great ball from Kamara and a great run, but so much space through the centre of their defence.
Oh, mate, they parted like the Red Sea, and it only took literally 2 passes to move them, right? Yeah. But we did it quickly, and I don't want to say that I'm right because I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but like in terms of, I think it's plain to see that if you can play that the way we play with a little bit of tempo, you can break that down. Flanger James is number 1 now saying that. We've been having the old TikTok, YouTube debate, because
they're just different audiences, people,
different audiences. My ball, be careful, guys. Oh, sorry, Cole. Yes, I understand you. Oh my God, she's giving me a third one. Should I eat a third one? What do we think?
Fajita.
Mrs. Gary. By the way, YouTube, Mrs. Gary was at the game today. She came. Which is
did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it, Sarah?
Do you know what? I really did.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed that they took John McGinn off.
She likes his booty.
Yeah.
I only really went to see John McGinn.
Yeah. But you saw the goal, right? You saw the second goal.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, he celebrated a goal.
Marlon!
Oh, good.
Come on!
Marlon! Get a better chant. Marlon! I hate that chant. I hate it. Marlon!
Anyway.
But mate, fun fact though for Mrs. Gary, right, is that is the first time we've been married 18 years. That is the first time we've been to Villa Park together.
Really?
For a football match. We've been to Wembley to watch Villa in finals, but because of the kids and stuff, we've never actually gone to Villa Park to watch a game together. So that was the first time, and we won. So I'm absolutely buzzing, and we're celebrating with a fajita.
Well, she can thank me because I didn't go to the game, right? So that's why she had a spare ticket. Anyway, yes, no, it was a great run, like you said, quick. I think I think there was the first 20. Was it the first 20? It was like the first 20, 25 minutes. Basically, just when we scored our goal, they were actually starting to get a little bit of a foothold in the game, I thought. They'd had a couple of chances. They'd had a few chances where they've gone forward. There were a couple of offsides. Lyle Foster doesn't seem to be able to kick a fucking ball.
Mate, that fucking lino was shit today. Jesus, mate. There was the offsides, and there was one point in the second half when the ball was right on the touchline. We're all looking along the touchline, and he flags for a throw-in, and he was still on the pitch. And we're all like, mate, what the fuck are you looking at? The standard of referee.
The lines went on that side.
Ava's game got abandoned because the ref was crap. And the linos in the Premier League, so from fucking JPL football to Premier League, it just shows officiating is shit. Must do better.
Still eating. Gary's eating on every episode, I think, nowadays. I think it's like part of the ritual, I think. Whereas pizza, fajitas.
I'm being a fat bastard. I've had 2 of these. This is my 3rd one. So
yeah. To be fair, right? If we make fajitas, I always have a 3rd. Yeah. If you ask Pete about it, right? Actually, you asked Pete about it. It's quite funny because the one time we went away, and we all went away. We did fajitas, and I sat there and I had 2, and I was like, oh, there's one more going. I'll have a 3rd one. Add that, and then Pete goes, where's that other fajita gone? And I was like, why? And he was like, I've only had 1. And I was like, I didn't realise, mate. Sorry, I had the 3rd one. And he's like, you fucking little fat bastard.
James is a food thief, man. Look at that. Look
Yeah,
at that.
hopefully, Gary. Hopefully, it's more than 10. We've got 6 at the moment, so let's see how we get on.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, it was very, very positive. Like that first goal, I felt because we'd been stretched and we'd had these like little moments. Rodgers wasn't quite like there was that pass to Watkins, which was really frustrating. Where it was a really, really good opportunity. There was a couple of moments like that. I actually thought Rodgers a bit better today. Maybe he was just getting more space. I don't know. I think with Marlon running there, because Marlon and Watkins, right, and they're both stretching that defense.
It worked really well, mate, and it meant Rodgers got on the ball a bit more. I will say, maybe it's just a confidence thing with Rodgers because he got into some fabulous positions today. In the first half and the second half on the edge of the area. Last season, he would have been shooting. He would have been shooting instinctively, and for whatever reason, he's not. And I guess he's just trying to get that assist, but I think he needs a goal badly. Like, if he gets a goal, it might just ease all the anxiety and all the pressure off him. But I think the positive is that he's, since I went on Sky Sports and not slated him, but said he was crap, basically, for the first 6 games. He's slowly got, he's been a little bit better in each game since in the 3 games.
Mate. Must have been watching. That's what happened. He was like, this fucking bold prick. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to fucking prove him wrong.
Mate, I'm waiting for him to follow me and troll me and go, you fat bastard, see what you fucking go. Yeah, I've got it wrong. It's fine.
Stop eating your face. Why is that your third fajita, you fucking fat prick?
You're in theatres on YouTube and I'm fucking, I don't know, scoring. No, you're not scoring, are you? Still not scoring. So, yeah,
no,
at least I'm.
Just to get onto this, so we were talking about this just before we came on air. The subs were weird.
They were weird.
Really weird. It was just basically like, it was almost as if he was just going, I just want to give players a run out. It was really odd. Like, I don't understand why Barkley was there at the end. Anana had like a 30-second cameo. Maatson came on. What was the point in that? I mean, I actually thought he did all right when he came on. Like, it was bizarre.
Anana at the end doing his fist bumps with the fans just felt a little bit over OTT.
It's like, mate, you ain't done anything. What are you doing?
But it's good to have him back, I suppose. But explain to me the Harvey Elliott situation, mate.
I don't understand. No, I don't get it. We've discussed this before, haven't we? About the players that Emery wanted and didn't want and stuff. And it's like, is the case of that? I mean, he's giving Marlon a run now, right? Well, let's see. He's giving him this game.
It's taken nearly a year to get him to play him.
Well, let's see. Does he play? Like, imagine. Does he play him? Is it Go Ahead Eagles we've got on Thursday?
Mate, you know as well as I do, he's going to drop him for the next game.
You can't. No, you can't drop him after that performance. Not after something like that. That's mental.
Well,
I know we've got Spurs. We've got Spurs in 2 weeks. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course we have. I completely lost to it time because obviously being away and stuff.
Yes, John, good to see you, mate.
Oh, I tell you what, this is great. Exactly, this is great. We don't. Oh God,
mate,
unbelievable.
Mate, we have to praise plaudits on this guy today. He was fucking outstanding, and I gave my man of the match for analysis to Marlon because I thought he was outstanding too, and he got 2 goals.
Everything we did that was good was through him.
Him and Kamara, mate. Like, I felt sorry for McGinn, but they were fucking, both of them were brilliant today.
I love Bogart picks up the ball. He's really good at driving forward. Brilliant. He was picking up some fantastic positions, picking up the ball, just nipping past players. It was wonderful.
In that role, as a holding midfielder, he looks so distinguished and just like he's been doing it for years.
Totally right, Kevin. Like, a real fine in midfield, composed, tidy. Yeah, he's so young. Was he 19?
Yeah, well, if you think about last season, right, Emery obviously likes him and wanted to keep him. And then he played in the Champions League, didn't he? And he was pushed out to right back and he played centre half a couple of games and he looked a little bit out of his depth. But in that holding role...
Yeah, he's always looked solid.
Mate, you could argue that he's been our most consistent player this season when he's played in that role. He's been brilliant every time he's played.
This is some stats here from Carl. 89 minutes played, 97% passing accuracy, 1 chance created, 68 touches, 4 passes into the final third, 2 recoveries, 3 ground duels won, and 3 times he was fouled.
Right, Cole, you're hired. You're our new stats man.
Every week we stat.
Mate, also, someone on TikTok, Stacey, this one's for you, right? But a new chant for Marlon. Marlon's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Marlon's on fire.
No, I just can't be asked with stealing. I can't be asked for stealing the chant. Like,
Mate, it's better than Marlon.
It is better than Marlon. It is better than Marlon. But we need to get Sam from True Adventures to get on it. He needs to get on the Marlon case. It's got to be something about a doner kebab. There's got to be something in there about doner meat and chips, or something needs to be in there. There's got to be something. You're not going to be Sarah. I don't think Gary will agree with this at all. If I'm honest.
No. Okay. I really struggle with this because he's been one of our most.
He's missed a 7. He's 7 out of 10. Yeah. 6.5, 7 out of 10.
But mate, I promise you, I wish. Right, next time we play at home, I'm going to record him. Right, and I'm not going to watch the game. I'm going to record him, and I'm going to show everybody what he does. And it's really fucking frustrating because he doesn't stick to his position. He gets drawn in defensively, and time again, that diagonal ball is played, and he gets out of it by heading it back. But against the better teams that are pinpoint accuracy, he's out of position, and it costs us down that side. And teams come and attack us down that left-hand side because he positionally gets it wrong. And it's a bit frustrating because then he has solid moments where he'll win tackles and he'll break the play up and he'll get forward, but then there's no end product to his crossing, and he comes back all the time. And we've discussed this loads. So yes, I can't disagree that he had a good game today, and he's played well consistently in the last probably 3 or 4 games. But there are little moments against Fulham, the goal today, the goal, he switches off, and that's really poor. We can't do that if we're going to try and move up the table. You can't have someone who's going to switch off and be out of position. It's just.
It's difficult, isn't it? It's just that little bit with him. But I think the thing is that we've always talked about saying he needs to be replaced or whatever. But you need to find someone who's going to be as consistent as him, consistently doing the things he does do, but also not do. So he has to be a very, very, very good player.
Well, mate, I get that.
To replace that's actually really difficult. And obviously we've got Garcia, Garcia's his understudy. Garcia's been out injured for a while. He's coming back, and he's very young. So he's probably not going to be as consistent as Cash in general.
Well, Matty Cash is only one hamstring away from a career-end injury, mate. It's gone so many times, and I am really nervous that if that happens, we end up playing another centre back at right back.
I'm amazed he stayed fit for so long now. It's actually been a little while
mate. Now. This is what I feel it's coming, and now we've got fucking Lindelof to come on and play right back like he did today. Fuck me, waste of everyone's time. These signings make no sense at the moment. And today was almost like it was a charity game at the end, and we'll just bring all the rest of these old players on because they need minutes just to say they played at Villa Park. Fucking ridiculous. It made no sense.
This makes no sense. How has Konsa not got a chant?
Well, we talked about this before, haven't we?
Konsa, he's so good, and he's been at us for so long.
Come on, TikTok. Come on, YouTube. Let's get the chant going. I'm not a songwriter, but we need to get something going.
Ezri Konsa. I don't know, mate. I have to think on that one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I mean, we do seem to have these players who just seem to be made of glass.
Yeah, Mr. Glass, mate.
There's Bailey before as well, wasn't there? And then it's just frustrating. It's just really frustrating because we seem to get the squad back, and then all of a sudden we then get one or two injuries.
Well, mate, 50 million quid on someone who has basically had more games out injured than he's played is fucking ridiculous. I love him. I think he's a great character. And I think there's a player in there somehow, but he's got to stay fit. We bought him injured. Remember, he started really well, and he was going off at half time because he couldn't. And then it's not consistent enough to, like you say. I think I agree with Carl. If he gets injured again, and he's out for any length of time, fucking bin him because as good as he could be, it's a waste of everyone's time, money, and effort.
Yeah.
I'm being spandy.
Banana cheese strings.
Love that, Gaz.
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Do. Come on and do the concert. Choo.
Choo.
Konsa's number 4.
Konsa's number 4.
Yeah. I like it.
Yes, Cole. Mate, we need to get you in this. Apparently, there's a Villa group, isn't there? That kind of consortium.
Yeah, it's things to do with in the away fans, maybe. They work stuff out for chants and stuff. But we need to try and infiltrate that and see if we can get that in there.
Well, Carl hasn't copyrighted it yet, mate. So copy and paste that message. Choo, choo, choo. Come on and do the Konsa. I like it. It's in my head. It's in my head, Carl. You're on to a winner, mate. I can just imagine the whole end singing it.
Well, so
choo, choo, come on and do the Konsa.
Now, just back to the regular football stuff now. So, like, what's that? So that's 4 wins in a row.
4 wins in a row.
Yeah. But we're not ripping off
8
trees.
goals.
Like, I still feel like yeah, I tell you what, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, I'm still sitting here going, we're not playing. I feel like we're not playing that great, which is weird because, like you said, we scored 8 goals in 4 games, and before that, we could barely create a chance. This game, we absolutely battered Burnley here. Like, 15 shots to 5, 7 of them on target, so almost 50% accuracy.
He's on YouTube.
More possession, more passes, better pass accuracy, less fouls committed. Like, we had 6 corners.
If it wasn't for Tabrakka today, we'd have won 4 or 5-0. He made 4 brilliant saves. He really did. But I agree with you. I think there is still a long way to go. I think we're still miles off the pace of where we need to be. It's been better, and we look like we're turning the corner. But the real test will be after the international break when we go away to Spurs. If we can kind of get a result there, because watching Man City today, I don't know, they're becoming that machine that are difficult to beat. Like, I only won 1-0, but pardon me. But I just watched the last half an hour of it, and they're in complete control, mate. Brentford struggled to get the ball off them. And they didn't create. Man City didn't create anything of sort, but Harden looks up for it. We scored 18 goals so far this season already. His goals
That's
today.
ridiculous. I didn't even know that. That's mental.
Yeah.
18 got what? 18?
18 in all competitions.
God.
So
I don't think Watkins has even had 18 shots. I think he's at 8.
Mate. And when you can't compare the two because they're very different strikers. But when I talk about this all the time, desire and passion and just the grittiness. His goal today is all, mate. He said on Sky afterwards, he was like, "Yeah, Roger did again though." Yes, please be injured for the Villa game because without Rodri, we can play straight through the middle of them. We've got at home we've got a good record, but I think that Spurs game's a massive one because we've our record at the City not the City, but
I hate we're shit against Spurs. I don't know what it is with Spurs. I always find that we just struggle against Spurs for whatever reason.
Mate, we've won a couple in the last couple of seasons, haven't we? But we've been battered at home 4-1 in a couple of seasons, and then we won. Was it 2-1, 3-1 away 2 seasons ago? But then we got battered last season 4-1 after.
They're always they're always high scoring games.
Yeah. Well, because they will be on the front foot, and I expect Thomas Frank to set them up pretty much similar to that. But that's a massive game for me, and we just hope that we can get through the international break without anyone getting injured, so we can kind of keep on the momentum. It'll be interesting to see.
Just on that, I mean,
I really hope Maatsen gets the nod. I really do.
Yeah, no, I agree. Maatsen would be good. Someone just said something. I'm just going into the comments here. There's glimpses of old Villa there, but there's still 2 or 3 underperforming. Yeah, it's just not quite there, but we are
quite clicking.
Definitely
doing better. This is it, Gary. Is that everyone fit now? Is that everyone fit?
Mings, Tillemans, mate.
Still out.
Mings is still out. Tillemans as well. Tillemans is rumoured to be back after the international break. So let's hope that's true. But at the same time, I mean, watching Bogard and Kamara, I know it was just Burnley, but honestly, mate, I felt comfortable apart from the last 20 minutes where we switched off for some reason. But that's when we started.
No, I thought we were very comfortable. I thought this was going to be a really, really, when it like 70 minutes, 65, 70 minutes. And then I saw someone text in the analysis group. I think it was Lee actually going, 15 minutes, here we go. And I was like, oh shit, I'm like a minute behind or something. Then I saw the goal go in. I was like, oh God, here we go. And then, I mean, to be honest, I think they were pushing a bit, and then Emi got smashed in the face, and that kind of killed the game. If I'm honest, I mean, I don't know what that for me. Like, I don't know anyone else here was watching that on TV. That looked really bad.
Yeah, I didn't. We was down for ages. Mate, they were going to put him on a spinal board at one point.
He looked out of it. Like when he was on the floor, he was proper out of it. and he just got his forearm straight in the face, like proper smashed him in the face.
But the change, Junaid's right on there. The changes we made, we switched off, which was annoying because if we think about how professional we were on Thursday and how we saw the game out comfortable, like 2-0, we should have really saw that game out and won probably 3. That's what should have happened. So it's a little bit frustrating that we felt like. In fact, look, what it's like being a Villa fan. Like you feel nervy when that happens, and we could have easily probably conceded an equalising goal. We did it so many times last season. You think, fuck it, and if we'd have dropped points that way, I'd have been fucking fuming because we'd have played so well for 70 minutes. And we've just got to do it more consistently. But we're just going back. I've got a few comments on here on TikTok about that wrestle with Maatsen and Kyle Walker again popping up because it was. I didn't realise.
Oh, yeah.
Walker, so you got to love it.
Yeah, we wanted to see more of that. I really wish Maatsen had played more of the game. I want to see him and Kyle Walker go at it. I thought it would have been fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a shame that's what we spoke about on Friday, wasn't it? And it just didn't really happen. So, no. But that's when's Emery going to stop doing that, mate? Just swapping like left backs out. Like Maatsen starts on Thursday, so Digne starts on Saturday. So is it just going to be like I just want to see something consistent? Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to put plaudits on Pau Torres as well because I thought he had another solid game today.
I was about to say, what do you think about Pau?
But my concern is that these teams we played where he's played well, right? They're playing in front of us, and he can deal with that all day long because there's no massive turn of pace there. But against Spurs, against City, you're going to have fucking Haaland hunting you down, mate. Like
we need Mings back against Haaland. Like the amount that them two, it's just a great matchup. Them two.
You just have to go.
Mings loves it. They love the battle between them. It's physical.
You've got to be really careful with Haaland because if you wind him up, he can go into beast mode, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like we've really dealt with him really well in the last couple of seasons when we played him, right? Mings, right? So I just worry that against these 3 fixtures after the international break, Torres will be exploited again because that was the problem in the first 6 games, mate. When Torres played, the teams that beat us.
This is a terrible joke.
Pau was wow.
Wow, that's terrible, Gary. That's awful.
Nah, I love that. Pau was wow. Let's get the t-shirts made. Let's get that on every week we follow, mate. Pau was wow.
Need to get Owen Wilson say that, don't you? Pau was wow. Exactly.
Mate, you sound like a cat being strangled.
What? He goes, oh wow.
Yeah, no,
he always does that. Anyway.
I feel like Bogard is on par with Onana. I think he's better, mate. We've had it on over as well. If you just someone else saying that if £50 million player, is it Bogard or Onana? If you're looking at
well, depending on how Onana gets on, depending on his fitness levels, if he manages to stay fit this season and stuff, it's the kind of sale Villa would make in the next summer if a big came in. Because if we've got someone like Bogard, although you worry actually we'd sell Bogard because of the profit.
So this is fucking hell. Like, can we just forget about PSR shit for just?
I know. I'm just saying this is always the problem with a young player.
Yeah, no, I get you. I understand.
Who's playing really well, and they're like, "Oh, cool, great, yeah, profit." No, keep the fucker. Like, play the player. Hopefully, I'm wrong on that. Hopefully, I'm wrong.
Like, I just hope that Emery is going to let the player stand by form, but it doesn't go like that, does it? Like, if you look, I thought Maatsen has had 3 really good games when he's played, and he's not started the next ones. Like, Marlon's just scored 2 goals. He's been an influence when he came on Thursday. If you drop him now to that Spurs game, mate, I'd be walking out the door for him. Like, what have you got to do?
You just watch him get injured though for Netherlands. You just watch him go for Netherlands, get injured or some shit, and it's just like, oh, every time this guy gets some kind of break, something happens.
I really liked how that. I don't like McGinn on the right, but it worked today with Marlon. It really worked. Because it enabled I just think Marlon and Watkins together create space for the rest. Yeah, but mate, they were whoever it is. They were interchanging. They were they were popping up in different pockets of space, and that's what I was talking about. That if you can kind of get some fluidity where you're not resigned to playing centrally or to the left or right, and it just enabled Rodgers to get on the ball a little bit more. And if they closed Rodgers down, Marlon was finding space, and he found space time and time. And what I loved about Marlon. was he's just as soon as he had the chance, he was just being direct and he was running at them, and he caused problems for the whole time he was on. He was absolutely sensational, and his goals, mate. That second goal, I cannot wait to watch that back on Match Day because I had a brilliant.
It looks amazing. It looked fantastic on TV. Literally, when he hit it, I was like, "Oh, what a like!" It's just because he's hit it. He's hit it just like straight, like it, and he's hit it so early. He's hit it so early. It's just got boom. It's like, whoa, shit! That's the power he got behind that was mad.
Absolute scenes, mate. Because it's just brilliant. Because I love stuff like that. Because what I've talked about this before, and this is my criticism of Ollie, is that it's that instinctive finish. It's not even it's that kind of knowing where you are in the penalty area. And as soon as he takes his first touch, his next thought is bang, I'm hitting it. I don't have to try to steady my ship. I know where I am. And it's like a fucking thunder bastard, mate. He nearly broke the net. It was brilliant. In contrast to Ollie's chance that he had in the first half, where he takes a decent touch on a swivel. And, we all said, like, he scores those usually. He shouldn't, but he should have scored. And he fucking thunder bastards into the fucking rose end of the North Stand. Do you know what I mean? So, a difficult one for me because I thought Ollie actually put in a shift running wise today. I was impressed.
What is the deal?
Again,
What's the deal with
on
Ollie?
the ball, technically.
But what is the deal with Ollie going straight off the pitch when he's subbed?
I don't know, mate. I don't like it. It's the same with Martinez and the captaincy. I just think maybe things are coming to an end. Do you know what I mean? I could understand Watkins' frustration because he wasn't injured, and I didn't notice that he didn't go and sit to the bench. It was the guy Gaz was sitting next to me. Went, "Oh, where's Ollie going?" And he just walked off. I know he was kind of high-fiving the subs and stuff, but strange one. So hopefully he's got a little niggle. If not, and if he's throwing his dummies out the pram, he needs to fucking grow up, mate. Because
the toilet.
It's like, well,
maybe
the
toilet. When you gotta go, mate, you gotta go. Nice.
Well, mate,
he's like, I'm trying to laugh. Did he come back out?
They should just put a toilet in the dugout, mate, where they can all sit down and have a no.
Did he come back out?
No, don't think so. We stayed because I got a video of Anana doing his fist pumps, and I thought because I was thinking, how are you doing this? You've been on for 5 minutes.
He's done nothing. It's a fist pump for every minute he's done.
Yeah.
1, 2.
No.
I did 3.
No, it's good to be back and celebrate a win with him like that. I get that, but it was the Watkins thing. I worry because as good as Marlon's been, how is he going to be our main man if he's not been given that opportunity to play regularly? Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see if Marlon does get more minutes now. Now we scored 2 goals, and whether that kind of tips Watkins over the edge. What's that? Dugout commode, exactly. Imagine it. When you got to go. No walking out, just behind the 4th official, right? Bit of a commode where you could you'd have to sit down because you don't want to make it obvious. But
you just see the players just sat there like this, like, and you're just like, what's going on there? What's happening? Anyway, the Marlon. I want to say we've had a breakthrough here. And he's played the majority of the game. He scored 2 goals. Everything that was going forward that looked good was going through him. He was causing them all kinds of problems. He was giving us the pace we needed. He was allowing that interchange. He was creating space for others. It's just worry he's good against Spurs. He's just not going to play him. It's just going to be like, for fuck's sake. And then we're not going to see him till for another 5 games. Yeah. Something mental. Or he'll have one. He'll play the next game. He'll play against Spurs, and he won't have a great game, and then he'll just drop him.
Yeah. Well, like I say, Kevin's there just said Watkins loves a goal against Spurs, and he does. But I would like us to see us set up against Spurs.
Against Brentford though, as well.
Yeah, that didn't work, did it? I would love to see us set up like we did today, mate. Maybe with Mings back in the frame after the international break. But my question is, if Tielemans is fit after the international break, who do you drop to put him into that team? Because it's either McGinn or Bogard.
I don't think you do.
You don't think he gets back in?
I know. Well, because I think one. I mean, I don't know I can't remember what the injury was. So does he come straight back in anyway, or does he have a few? Does he have a little bit of, like a few minutes out, whatever he comes on for? Last 20 or 31 game, and he'll probably be for McGinn. It's usually the change that happens about 60 because he hasn't got the legs. But I just think until basically now we've got the players who are all hungry and all want to play, and they're all good enough. and you basically play them. And if they have a bad game, you swap them out next one. And then if they next time they have a bad game, there's someone there waiting. Every time it's just whoever has a bad game, swap them out.
I agree, but Emery doesn't do that, does he? Like it happened today. Like Rodgers probably should have come off at some point.
Honestly, he's invincible.
He just can't, mate.
Completely invincible.
He could have one leg, and I think he'd still keep him on. You know what I mean? It's like it's just fucking. He's got to play. He has to play. That's a magic right foot. Something could happen. Like it's so bizarre. But I get. He did this with Bailey last year. We mentioned it before, isn't it? He's trying to play him into form. It's been slightly better. It's going to be interesting if they both play for England. It's great to be able to watch a Villa social media again. Yay!
Yeah, it's been a depressing place, hasn't it? I've got to say.
Yeah. 4 in 4. But look, overall, mate, I'm absolutely buzzing. You can't complain with winning 4 games in a row, however they are. Like we've talked about this before. It's not even about the performance necessarily. It is about the results at the moment. We need it to steady the ship, and we've done what we've had a fantastic month. Do you know what I mean? Like it's kind of.
It's mad though, and it's all it's done is put us where we should be.
Yeah.
That's what's frustrating is that it was such a bad start that we've basically just now we're about where we should be. So even though it's 4 wins on the chart, and we're like, yeah, right, we should be flying. No, we're like, what are we 10th or something like that? I think we're basically like where we should be.
13th, mate. I think we've got the same amount of points as Newcastle. So joint 10th. Newcastle won today. Oh,
with a really tough run coming up now as well.
Agree that.
Agree that Van Mings, Gary.
Agree that Van Mings, Gary.
Blanche, that's not English. I'm taking that. That doesn't make any sense. You'll have to explain that one. That's a thing.
I don't understand.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, Seagulls.
I told you they're a made-up team. They don't really exist.
Go ahead, Seagulls. So go ahead, Seagulls or something. I don't know what they're called. No, yeah. Go ahead, Pigeons. Yeah,
go ahead, Pigeons.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. Well, it's Spurs. Mate, them then.
Catastrophic on TikTok. There's 132 people watching me. Guys, if you're new here, make sure you give us a follow.
Did you like long,
not catastrophic. Yeah, you know I get words wrong all the time. Boom.
It's catastrophic.
It's catastrophic, mate. It's falling off the edge.
Stratospheric. You mean you've gone stratospheric?
Yeah, that's the one.
Catastrophic. It's gone catastrophic. This.
Mate, it's too many fajitas. I should have had 2. I should have only had 2 fajitas. You can't say you don't get quality content when you come onto our channel.
Fantastic. It's fantastic. Gary's words, his English is brilliant. God.
I'm a walking encyclopedia. One day, mate, they'll have me on Sky Sports doing this. Fucking it up.
Jesus Christ. Right. Anyway, any more to say? I'm kind of like winding it up now, I think.
Yeah. I just going into the international break, like I couldn't be happier, really. You know, I think 4 wins from 4 is important. I thought, like you say, it is where we're supposed to be. But it hopefully puts that little bit of a confidence seed into us going into those 3 tough fixtures after the international break. And I just hope that Emery can sort out the players he wants by then. So if they're all back fit, right, I think it's got to be that kind of approach of, like you said, I really hope this is the team we're sticking with because this is the team that's performed, just to get that confidence going, you know. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm hoping that
Gary would be good on a dyslexic countdown. I'd be absolutely amazing. I would be absolutely amazing. So I've never been tested for dyslexia, but maybe that should happen. I don't know.
Either that, mate, or you're just getting your words mixed up, like coercion instead of cohesion.
Yeah, cohesion, yeah.
Gary's loving a bit of coercion. No, I think it's actually frustrating. It's actually one of those where with this one, I wish there wasn't an international break now. We've got some momentum going. I actually wish there was just, we were playing in Europe on Thursday and then we were playing next Sunday again.
Yeah.
I wish that was happening, but it's frustrating we're going to have this 2-week gap now.
Yeah, that's the worry, right? Is what team are we going to see when we approach Spurs? Like, if Spurs be next week, you'd be like,
you got to make sure there's no injuries. No injuries in your international drive me insane. And he doesn't have the players over this period, right? Like they come back And then he has like less than a week, I think, usually with them over this
You
period.
get 2 or 3 days, don't you? Because they come back.
Yeah,
on Thursday
exactly. And they've all been learning these other things, and they've been talking to other teammates from other clubs, and maybe they're turning their heads again. And I just don't like it. I just don't like it.
No, mate. And it's pointless as well. Are they even qualifiers, or is it just fucking friendlies? Wales. What the fuck are we playing Wales for? Who gives a shit? Just go and beat Wales 15.
I quite enjoy the whole like small rivalry with the Wales games, but when you're playing like Andorra, it's just like, what's the point in this? This is just shit.
Waste of everyone's time, mate. Just so the players can feel comfortable because they get an England cap. Fucking make one. Get your mum to make you one. Oh, it fucking doesn't mean anything.
It's little one of them woolly hats. Just put that on.
Yeah.
Like, I think. No, I haven't got. I thought I had one. Never mind. We'll get one of them Christmas hats behind you. That's just as good. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Fucking much more enjoyable, and you can wear it all year round if you want. Yeah, the England cap thing. I just don't think it's as big as it used to be. Anyway, I think international football is dire now compared to what it used to be. I think the guys who only really care about the money in the Champions League. The international football is something that just has to happen. But the standard of it, I don't know. It's never been. I just don't feel the connection. I think Gareth Southgate's ruined it for me because I feel like we should have been champions of the world by now. I'm not saying that we can't do something next year, but I'd rather be watching the Premier League and Villa than watching England. Simple as.
I think majority of teams would say that about their own club, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
One last thing before we go. Have you seen all like the stuff about Ange?
No, is he gone yet?
He's not gone yet, no, but apparently he's having a meeting with Marinakis. Like in the coming days. So everyone's like, I don't think he's gone. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's absolutely insane. What is it? 7? It's 7 games now without a win. I think it's 7. I think it's 5 losses and 2 draws. It's really bad. But to be fair to him, he hasn't like they've been playing in Europe, so he's had like 3 days between games, kind of thing. And then it's just. I don't know. I just don't like this whole manager merry-go-round malarkey. It's just ridiculous. But his post-match interview, they asked him. They said, "Oh, are you concerned about your job? Do you all the noise and stuff?" And he just went, "Look, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be here next week. To be honest, I don't care." And I was just like, "You can't say that." It's like, what the hell? This is mental. Wow. Yeah. Let me find the words exactly. It was something to that effect.
What a brilliant response.
Yeah, no, here it is. Here it
is. 7 weeks.
No, hang on. Here we go. No, so he said, so Ange Postecoglou came out fighting after Sunday's 2-0 defeat at Newcastle. He said, maybe you're all right and I'm gone. Next week, it will be someone else and there's a lot of fun around it. I don't care.
He's getting sacked in the morning.
He'll get his payout. He'll get his payout, won't he? He'll get his payout.
Yeah, you don't give it. That's got to be one of the shortest managerial roles ever. 7 weeks.
I agree with this, by the way. I do.
Yeah.
I feel for the fan.
100%.
I mean, you say the shortest. Yeah, because how long has he been in there? 2 weeks or something? Is it 3 weeks? No,
it's 3 weeks.
But because Forest had, I can't remember who it was, but they had a manager for 40 days a couple of years back, a few years back. So it's not exactly like he hasn't got form for it.
The crazy thing is, like, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of Postecoglou anyway. I was at first when he first came onto the scene, but he's a bit irritating.
Yeah, he got bitter.
He gets bitter, and I think that's what he's still there. But it's not the manager's fault at Forest. It's that owner's fucking. He's great. I love him. I think he's one of the best owners in world football. If you're watching, I'll work for the job. I'll work for 7 weeks.
Don't kill me.
Marinakis, number 1. Look, Marinakis is the best guy in the world.
Have you seen all the stuff about
My name's Morgan Gibb White, and I love Nottingham Forest. I'm signing this new deal because I want to be here.
Have you seen all the stuff where I think it was apparently I think Spurs are going to come back in for Gibbs White or whatever. Apparently Nuno wants Chris Wood at West Ham. Basically, all Forest players are just going to
go play for West Ham.
Coach, basically, yeah, by the looks of it. Anyway,
could be in trouble then, mate. But
yeah, I don't like it because they're a big club, and obviously, they're my second team because of my indoors.
But mate, if anything, it should make us. If you're a Villa fan, you're feeling pissed off about stuff, how we've started the season or whatever. Just realise how fucking lucky we are to have the owners we've got and the manager we've got. right? And let's just let him play and let him fucking build something miraculous. It's been a shit start, but it's slowly getting better. There's a long way to go, but 4 wins in 4 is a good step in the right direction. We come back after international break, hopefully full of confidence and an easy 9 points, mate. Spurs away, Man City at home, Liverpool away, 9 points. You know, up to fucking 18 points. We'll be top of the league, mate. Everyone else will lose. We'll win the league.
Brilliant. Yeah, there was someone that said in the comments something about we're going to go the rest of the season unbeaten and win three tournaments. So,
the league, the Europa League, and the FA Cup. You heard it here first. Every week we follow.
Yeah. What's this? I'm sure Marinakis is a Doctor Who alien. What? A Doctor Who alien and hires all these managers to eat them.
Nuno's not Nuno. It's just some guy with a like a latex suit on.
It's like a Mission Impossible, isn't it? Takes off it,
It's just Marinakis in disguise. Oh, you Marinakis in disguise. Marinakis looks like the guy at the end of Taken who Liam Neeson kills because he's kidnapped his daughter. Mate, if you haven't seen it,
of course I've seen Taken. Of course I have. I just can't remember the guy at the end.
Well, he just Google it, and he looks like put end of and have a look at the guy who he kills at the end. He looks like Marinakis.
Right. Anyway, final thoughts, guys.
Yes, mate. Final thoughts is we're going to the international break. I'm going to fucking miss football. I think we're hoping we're going to try, hopefully, do a special next week if I can get a special guest on. But I'm still working on that. But if we can get that, then we'll do an episode next week talking about like the signings and stuff and where they fit in. Are we going to play them? How's it going to work? And then obviously we'll be back before that Spurs game, probably on the Thursday. I'll be in Portugal at that point, mate. So I'll be doing it from there. But James is going on tour, so I look forward to that, mate. We'll try and do something during both weeks of the international week because there are a couple of the guests that might want to come on. So we'll see if we can just do a mid-season review as where we're at, from where we were to where we're at. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. And if you are still here on 42 minutes, please hit that subscribe button. And
as always, hit the little like thing. Let us know in the comments what you think down below. It all helps because this YouTube algorithm this year is freaking weird. It's just all over the place. So we need as much support as we can because I just don't understand what's going on with it.
Mate, if anyone understands the YouTube algorithm, because I'm reading a book that's 5 years old and I think it's just changed. It's full of shit.
I don't think anyone knows about it. No one knows. No one understands what's going on. So anyway, right, go on, mate. Sing us out.
That leaves us. So have a great week, everyone. We'll see you on the other side. We'll see you for the Spurs game and probably if not before. And as always, every week we follow the boys in claret and blue.
See ya.